He's taking on the big shots and working hard to get you answers. 8 on your side, Steve Andrews investigates.
It's injured workers versus giant insurance companies, and Florida's chief financial officer claims his office is there to protect the little guy. But is it really? Got a problem with your workers' compensation claim?
Well, Florida's CFO says contact his office. Jimmy Petronas told 8 on your side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews that his office resolves the majorities of these workers' complaints that it receives.
You know, Jimmy Petronas says he is all for protecting the injured worker. However, his office has no real power to hold insurance companies accountable. And when lawmakers debated a bill that would have put injured workers at a distinct disadvantage, we didn't hear a peep from the CFO's office. As Neil Eckelberger struggles to recover from an injury suffered on the job 19 months ago, he finds himself in a desperate legal fight with his employer's workers' comp carrier, Travelers, for medical care and benefits. His attorney is Michael Weiner.
There is no real oversight in terms of how carriers behave.
Florida's chief financial officer, Jimmy Petronas, claims his office helps resolve workers' comp disputes.
We close out 94% of the cases that are an impasse without even having to go to court.
Weiner believes the CFO should monitor carrier behavior.
To have somebody who not just acts as an ombudsman, which they've had for years, to try to resolve disputes, but more tries to look into, improper behavior by the carrier and then hold them accountable for it.
At the end of the day, who I care about, start of the day and end of the day, is the injured worker and trying to get them back to normal.
Petronas was out in front of an effort a year ago to expand workers' comp and PTSD benefits for first responders. As Gainesville Senator Keith Perry recently pushed a bill to give insurance companies 45 business days to decide whether to grant benefits to injured workers, the CFO was quiet. I didn't hear much from your office about Senate Bill 1636. Where do you stand on that?
Our role would have been, if that bill had moved forward, would it be advocating for ensuring that the injured worker gets the benefits they deserve in order to get them back to normal.
Steve, the inmates run the asylum. There really is no governing body that exists to hold insurance companies accountable.
Now, the CFO's office does audit insurance carriers and can fine them if it determines those companies are not paying the benefits owed. Now, the Eckelbergers told me they did contact the CFO's office about their squabbles with Travelers, and it told them it couldn't help them at all.
But the issue here is more on the quality of care that Neil had gotten. Did the CFO touch on that?
Well, you know, I asked him about that, and what he told me really sort of underscores what they told me as well. He said, if an injured worker is not satisfied with the quality of care provided by a workers' comp doctor, contact the Department of Health and ask it to start an investigation. That tells me you can't really do much about it.
Right.
Wow. All right. Thanks, Steve.
Sure.
And if you have a problem you'd like Steve to investigate, call our 8 on your side helpline, 1-800-338-0808.